Basic Education in Lonman will officially launch the Marikana Primary School as part of a community, social and labour plan to move education forward and improve learning facilities in the Bojanala district in Rustenburg. The 17 million rand project was commissioned to 3 local contractors and created 150 jobs benefiting local communities. Let's go back to our reporter, Oleboheng Khosilenswe. She's at the school this morning and we've been crossing to her all morning. I heard some singing a bit earlier, Oleboheng, and I can imagine that this is a thing that the community is in such desperate need. So talk to us a little bit more about the logistics about the school. Is it grade R to grade 7? How does it actually work and how many pupils are they hoping to enroll there?
Welcome back once again, Leanne, to the new Marikana Primary School. I must mention that, as you know, it's been raining throughout the country. The weather keeps changing here. It's raining, then suddenly it's hot, so our pictures may not be as clear as usual as our camera gets fogged up every once in a while. But to talk more about, the difference between this school and the combined school that the learners were previously in, I'm joined by the HOD of the intermediate phase, Memma Maitsapo. Good morning, ma'am. Welcome to Morning Live. Just briefly tell us a bit about the difference between the previous school and this school and why this school was so important.
Thank you and good morning, ma'am.
I'll hold the mic for you.
Okay. Now, thank you very much. I think it's a relief to have a primary school in its own, because there's a difference between secondary and the primary school in this essence that especially the grade 7s, they were behaving like the senior secondary schools. Therefore, we usually have people who are learners who are ill-disciplined in terms of the behavior, whilst the primary learners wanted to behave like the senior learners, which is the secondary.
And would you say that education has been improved? Would you say that the overcrowding that was in the previous combined school has been alleviated to a certain extent?
Indeed, yes. Because in actual fact, some other classes we have to put learners, especially the grade 5s. We have a number of 71 learners in one class, but presently we have split that class into 2 classes, which is 5A and 5B.
Well, thank you, Mama Zapa. I'm now, Leanne, going to talk to one of the real beneficiaries of this school, a 13-year-old. Her name is Otshepeng. Dumela Otshepeng, ntlatlele gore wena o itumela sekolo sa lona go le go kae se le thusa ka eng? Ke eng se se monate ka go tsena sekolo?
Se se monate ka go tsena sekolo ke gore gana nong re tsile ko sekolong sa batho ba bagolo ka gore ne ba phela ba gotla ba ragela sekolo sa rona anong re free anong go monate mo sekolong sa rona ebile ba ragetse sekolo se sentle.
Yaanong ha ile go tsena ko sekolong se se ka kwa sele le go tsena mo sekolong se o ka re pharologanyo ke eng?
Go tsena gane re tsena ko sekolong se se ka kwa batho ba tona ne ba gotla ne re sa philipila ba phela ba re tsela ditilo yaanong ka fa re ntse pila ga ba sa re tsela ditilo.
So o ikutla yang gompieno ya ka sekolo se sa lona se sentšha se bulwa?
Ke ikutla monate.
Thank you, Kaleboch. Mama, just come join me. I'm now going to talk to the parent of Otshepeng. Le ikutla ya mama ya ka bagolo le le baagi sekolo se sentšha se agilwe.
Sekolo sena mama nna ke le Neo ke le moagi wa mo Marikana mo wa 31. Sekolo sena ke bona se ntse pila ga se tshwane le se se ka kwa sele. Sena bona se na le grade R mo site la yone nosi. Diklase tsa ba batona di ka mo saeteng ya bone ba le bangwe. Ke itumela thata gore bana ba rona ba le mo sekolong se sentle se re sagetse ke loan mini ene loan mini ke kopore e thuse thata mo sekolong mona segolo thata se e thuse ka di tie pack e sponsora bana ba rona ka di tie pack tse re dira ka mo sekolong.
Thank you. Leanne, that was Otshepeng's mother. Well, Otshepeng was firstly telling me that, she's very relieved to be in the new school because the older pupils used to bully them sometimes. They used to take chairs away from them and they just would generally not allow them to be children. So now that they are in their own school, they are free to become whatever and they are free to learn, according to their age and the type of lessons that they ought to be given. And Otshepeng's mom Neo telling me that as the parents, as the community, they are so glad, they're so happy for this school, and they are thankful for Lonmin for having built this school for them, and they are encouraging Lonmin to keep on keeping on, to keep on supporting them wherever it is necessary, so that the future of people like Utshepeng can be bright. As you can see, Leanne, the singing, it's all, jubilant in the area. Community members are starting to come in. Everybody is here. The provincial and the National Department of Education are here. Lonmin's reps are here. So it's really going to be a celebratory mood throughout today as the school is being officially opened. For now, it's back to you in studio.
Thanks very much, Olebogeng. That is so lovely. And before you book an appointment to have your eyes tested, please don't. It's our camera lens there out in Marikana. It's apparently, I don't know how they work, but something to do with the middle lens. It's raining out there and misty, and so there's a little bit of mist on it, and we just couldn't clean it in time. So not your eyes, it's the camera lens.